Hi, this is Cheryl back with you from Farmhouse Frugally. Sometime back in a haul, my husband had gotten this gorgeous mahogany twin bed at the dump. Last week, this ugly gold magazine rack, and I think maybe a week or two before that, we found this wooden mail sorter or something that goes in an office. And so those are the three items that I'm going to flip today using pink. So project number one is that mail sorter or whatever it is. I had thought about maybe doing something on the wall, but I decided against it. So I went ahead and I took away these slats, and there were two holes where it had hung on the wall. So I went ahead with some wood filler and just filled those two holes. And once they were dry, sanded them. I also sanded it, rounding the edges a little bit and just kind of sanding and making it a bit smooth to the touch. Now my bathroom is a pretty pinky peach color, and I had a significant amount of that color left over. So I decided to go ahead and give that 2 coats of that color, and then gather the items that I wanted to do to make it a tray. My husband's belt had broke, so that gave me the idea to use his leather belt, the good portion of it, to make these handles. He helped me with some little tiny tacks to nail those in. And then I had this napkin, and I wanted to decoupage that. So you just cut around the detail, leaving just a little bit of the edge. Place it where you think you would like to have that print, and then using some matte Mod Podge, you just go ahead and, just like second or third grade, using a paintbrush. Oh, you do have to eliminate it's 2-ply napkin, eliminate the white backing. You only want the top with the print. I usually pour it out on a paper plate. First, you're going to paint with the Mod Podge underneath, lay it down, and then gently you're going to paint over with the Mod Podge to keep that all in place. I painted the entire tray since somebody might put a drink on it. And then while I was at it, I grabbed these 2 little glass jars I had left over, painted the lids pink, and here it is. Voila. I think it came out very cute, little granny chic, shabby chic, cottagecore, whatever it's called these days. On to project number 2, which I have to admit, I think this thing is hideous. If my husband hadn't brought it home, I never would have picked it up. But as soon as I cleaned it and painted it with 2 coats, it already began to look 100% better. It wasn't in bad shape. It was just yuck. Same idea, just used a different napkin. And I went ahead, cutting that out, taking away the white portion, using the Mod Podge, laying it in the places that I wanted it, under and over, same thing. There it is, cute as can be. Project 3, my absolute favorite, this twin bed. I'm not showing you the rails today, but as I began, I sanded it and cleaned it, and as I began to paint, got bleed through, which I was hoping for, because I didn't want it to be just simply plain pinky peach. And I saw this gorgeous mahogany red starting to come through, which gave me a wonderful idea, and that is what I decided to do. I went ahead and sanded the edges once it was completely dry, and I had purchased this beautiful transfer from Redesign, and it has birds on it, and it's called Postal Birds. It's absolutely adorable. You get about three huge sheets, so for I think $20 or less. So I just cut off the little bits that I wanted, and you don't Mod Podge this. You use a stick that comes with it, and you just rub and rub and rub and rub until the transfer sticks to the item, and then you polyurethane over the top, so that, obviously you get the finish that you want. And here it is. Oh my goodness, I absolutely love it, the way that it turned out. Did have a little bit of an issue it was missing a little wooden piece that I have to fix on one of the tops there, finial pieces, but my husband made me a piece out of one of these spindles that I had laying around, so I just have to sand it and paint it and then do the side rails, and I am good to go. So I hope you like this video. Please let me know which is your favorite and how you feel about cottagecore. So I will see you in the next one. Thanks for stopping by.